Hello. My name is Reza Sisakhti. It is a pleasure for me to talk to you about succession planning. Before that, I would like to give you a little bit background information. I am the managing director of a research and consulting group called Productivity Dynamics. We help organizations to define future essential and business-related skills that their employees need, and also help them assess the developmental need and skill strengths of the organization. That's one type of service we provide. The second one is about measurement of the effectiveness and business impact of investment that they make in learning. The methodologies that we use are recognized and has received a number of awards with our clients, and here are some of the typical clients that we serve. The purpose of this session and that we are going to have together late summer is about succession planning. Succession planning used to be focused on the executive suite for C-level executives, but I would like to broaden that perspective with a definition that I'm going to share with you. It has need to be broadened, succession planning in the future state, and expand to all critical roles, core and critical roles in the organization, to identify high potential employees who can fulfill that role and gradually groom them by providing them with the right talent development opportunities and experience cultivation. Organizations who successfully, in a systematic and systemic way, approach this succession planning for the critical roles will be able to maintain stability and resilience in the organization. They'll be able to future-proof their business and also ultimately achieve their short and long-term objectives. In this presentation, I will be sharing with you the future state of the succession planning. As I said, succession planning is like a system with multiple components, and this system needs to be implemented in a systemic way, in a very structured way. And this picture is trying to capture that future state of succession planning. Everything starts with business requirement definition. We have to understand this business. What are the broader environmental challenges and opportunities in the short and long term that they have? And what are the required skills and knowledge and capabilities that employees need to achieve that objective and vision of the organization? So after that business requirement definition, we have to create success profiles for these critical roles. In the success profiling, we identify the responsibilities, the skills, knowledge, capabilities, experiences, and key performance indicators for those roles. So this is a blueprint for us to be able to just do succession planning. Then we have to assess candidates for these roles and determine their skill strengths and development needs and experience that they need. We also need to create a career lattice that determine where these roles go and what are some upward movement, some lateral movement, some even diagonal movement in the organization through these roles. So that's another critical component of this system. Last but not least, there needs to be a specific skills development experiences to cultivate those skills, monitoring the performance of these individuals through monitoring their KPIs, key performance indicators. And last but not least, we should constantly measure the effectiveness and business impact of these activities that we are engaged in succession planning. So this circle continues as we move forward, and that's what I mean by future state of succession planning, whether it's for the CEO of the company, for a strategic engineer, or a consultative seller. All of that needs to be considered. So I look forward to having and continuing this discussion with you in a near future. Take care, everybody.